Fire away.
Well, you see, I have this friend who's planning on getting married.
Oh?
Here's the tale of a charming lady and a man named Brady who nearly never came to be. The Brady Bunch stands as one of the most cherished and recognizable shows in television history. Yet its path to success was far from certain. In fact, the series seemed destined for failure right from the start. Critics panned the pilot, and the first season struggled to gain traction, with ratings that were less than impressive. When the crew completed filming the pilot episode, doubts loomed large. Many on set questioned whether the show would ever see the light of day. The portrayal of an idyllic family life struck many adults as dull and unrealistic, leading to criticism that it was too perfect. However, behind the scenes, the atmosphere was anything but serene. Tensions flared regularly, and personal conflicts among cast members threatened to derail the production. The show faced challenges that could have easily ended its run before it truly began. This is the intriguing story of how one of the most beloved sitcoms almost faded into obscurity.
Believe me, Alice will never...
Initially, the Brady Bunch faced significant criticism and was expected to fail. Its first season struggled with poor ratings, and the pilot episode was universally panned by critics. Set in a seemingly perfect, conflict-free world, the show presented an idealized family life that did not reflect the realities of the time. While the late 1960s were marked by significant social upheaval, including the Vietnam War and civil rights movements, the Brady Bunch chose to ignore these contemporary issues. Instead, it focused on the daily lives of a blended family, highlighting their humorous and wholesome interactions. This approach made the show feel dated even during its original run in the early 70s. The characters, including the charming parents and their 6 children, lived in a bubble of innocence that many viewers found unrealistic. Despite its rocky start, the show eventually found its audience, but its initial reception highlighted the disconnect between the idyllic portrayal of family life and the pressing social issues of the era.
It's an all-out pattern, Greg Brady version on 2. Let's go. Okay. Hop 1, hop 2, hop.
Critics often compared the Brady Bunch unfavorably to the earlier show Leave It to Beaver, noting that the former style felt outdated and disconnected from the real issues facing families in the late 1960s. This perception contributed to a sense among some cast members that the show might not find lasting success. Despite these doubts, the series gained a loyal following, largely due to its portrayal of a blended family, which was a relatively new concept in American society at the time. Creator Sherwood Schwartz found inspiration for the Brady Bunch in a 1966 article from the Los Angeles Times that discussed the rise of blended families. This societal phenomenon sparked his interest in creating a show that would reflect the changing dynamics of family life. Schwartz's vision was to present a light-hearted, yet relatable depiction of a family made up of children from 2 previous marriages, capturing both the challenges and joys of such a household. The series resonated with audiences, ultimately becoming a cultural touchstone, even as it faced early skepticism.
I mean, did you ever see anything as gorgeous as this little guy with the beady?
Initially, networks were cautious about the concept of the Brady Bunch, particularly ABC. The network had reservations about the idea of Carol and Mike being married. This hesitance stemmed from concerns about how audiences would react to a blended family format, which was relatively new for television at the time. The show's creators faced numerous challenges in shaping the series to meet network expectations. They had to navigate the delicate balance of family dynamics while ensuring the show appealed to a broad audience. As a result, the format of the Brady Bunch underwent several revisions before it was finalized. The creative team worked hard to address the network's concerns, adapting the storyline and characters to fit a more traditional family structure while still maintaining the essence of a blended family. Ultimately, these development challenges played a significant role in shaping the show's identity and success. The final product became a beloved series that resonated with many viewers, despite the initial hesitations from the network.
No.
Norton.
No.
The show was nearly titled Yours and Mine, reflecting the blended family theme that was central to its concept. The release of the movie Yours, Mine, and Ours demonstrated the viability of this idea, showcasing the challenges and joys of merging 2 families into one. This film's success played a significant role in influencing television networks to reconsider the potential of the Brady Bunch. The series, which premiered in 1969, captured the hearts of many, But not everyone involved was completely satisfied. Robert Reed, who portrayed the father, Mike Brady, often expressed his discontent with the script. He found many aspects of the story unrealistic, and felt that the characters did not always reflect the complexities of real family life. This dissatisfaction led to frequent clashes between Reed and the show's creators, highlighting the ongoing struggle between artistic integrity and commercial entertainment. Reed's concerns about the show's direction and its portrayal of family dynamics contributed to a professional tension that persisted throughout the series. Despite these challenges, The Brady Bunch became a beloved classic, but the underlying discord between Reed and the production team adds an interesting layer to its history. The interplay of creative vision and network decisions shaped the series in ways that resonate even today. Reed's objections to script inaccuracies and his refusal to participate in certain episodes due to content disputes notably affected the show's production and internal dynamics. His concerns about how the characters were portrayed and the messages conveyed in the scripts led to tensions among the cast and crew. These conflicts created a challenging environment during the early seasons, as the production team had to navigate Reed's demands while trying to maintain the show's integrity. Despite these rocky beginnings, The Brady Bunch began to find its footing by the third season, becoming a cultural phenomenon. The show's depiction of a blended family resonated with audiences, leading to its growing popularity. This success paved the way for various spin-offs, films, and merchandise, solidifying its status in television history. The Brady Bunch's impact extended beyond its original run, influencing future family-oriented shows, and leaving a lasting legacy that continues to be felt in popular culture.
Be a ticket, I give him a spanking.
The Brady Bunch, which first graced television screens in 1969, remains a polarizing series that evokes a range of opinions regarding its portrayal of family life and its overall execution. At its core, the show revolves around the blended family of Mike and Carol Brady, who, in a rather unconventional move, decided to bring all 6 of their children along on their honeymoon, a decision that sets the tone for the series. This initial episode highlights the show's central theme, the chaos and charm of a large family navigating the ups and downs of daily life. Critics of the series often express frustration with the portrayal of the Brady children, describing them as overly demanding and mischievous, yet somehow always depicted as sweet and innocent. This dichotomy can come off as unrealistic, leading viewers to question the show's authenticity. Many argue that the writers focus too much on maintaining a squeaky clean image, resulting in predictable storylines that lack depth and creativity. The absence of any significant character development or more relatable, nuanced moments can make the series feel stale and formulaic over its 5-season run. However, supporters of the Brady Bunch argue that its charm lies precisely in this simplicity. The series offers a nostalgic look at family dynamics during a time when television often leaned towards more serious themes. The show's wholesome portrayal of family life, with its emphasis on love, friendship, and moral lessons, can be comforting and appealing to viewers seeking lighthearted entertainment. The Brady kids, despite their antics, serve as relatable figures for many families, reflecting the everyday challenges of growing up and learning from mistakes. Moreover, the show's ability to tackle various family-oriented themes, such as sibling rivalry, friendship, and the complexities of blended families, resonates with audiences, making it an enduring classic. While some may argue that the lack of risque moments detracts from its appeal, others appreciate the innocence and positivity that the series embodies. This balance of perspectives illustrates that The Brady Bunch is not merely a sitcom, but a cultural artifact that reflects the values and expectations of its time. In conclusion, The Brady Bunch stands as a testament to the era in which it was created, embodying both the charm of family sitcoms and the limitations of its narrative approach. While it may not satisfy everyone, its legacy endures, inviting viewers to either embrace its wholesome humor or critique its lack of realism. Ultimately, the show's ability to evoke strong opinions highlights its significance in television history, making it a topic of discussion for both fans and critics alike.
It was my fault. I couldn't decide between a bear and a giraffe.
What's everyone having for lunch?
As we wrap up our journey through the beloved world of the Brady Bunch, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the iconic cast after the cameras stopped rolling? The story doesn't end with the final episode. Join us as we dive deeper into the lives of Mike, Carol, and the rest of the Brady family. From unexpected career shifts to personal challenges, each actor's path reveals a tapestry of triumphs and tribulations. Did some of them find success in Hollywood, while others sought a quieter life away from the spotlight? You'll discover surprising twists, heartfelt reunions, and the lasting bonds that form behind the scenes. Prepare for a closer look at how these beloved characters evolved, and what their real lives look like today. Stay tuned as we unveil the untold stories of the cast, shedding light on the legacy of the Brady Bunch, and the impact it has had on their lives.
Sorry.
Jim Bakus portrayed Zachariah T. Brown in the 1969 episode of The Brady Bunch titled The Possible Dream. His character, a quirky and eccentric millionaire, left a memorable mark on the show, showcasing Bakus's talent for blending humor with a touch of mystery. Known for his distinctive voice and comedic timing, Bakus's performance added depth to the lighthearted series, making Zachariah a character that resonated with audiences. Beyond the Brady Bunch, Jim Bakus's career spanned decades, including notable roles in radio, television, and film. He is perhaps best remembered as the voice of Mr. Magoo, and for his role as Thurston Howell on Gilligan's Island. However, his life was not without struggles. Bakus faced significant personal challenges, including a battle with alcoholism that affected his career and relationships. He also dealt with health issues later in life, including a serious car accident that left him partially paralyzed. In his later years, Bakus continued to work, but his health declined. He passed away in 1989 at the age of 76, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable characters. Despite the challenges he faced, his contributions to entertainment remained significant. The complexities of his life, marked by both success and hardship, paint a portrait of a man who navigated the highs and lows of fame.
I'll be done in a couple of minutes.
Pete, look, if you're still trying to get out of that play...
Hal Smith played the role of Cartoon King in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch, a character that brought a unique blend of whimsy and darkness to the show. His portrayal was marked by a sinister undertone, as the Cartoon King was a cartoon character whose antics often led to unexpected and unsettling situations. This role highlighted Smith's ability to balance humor with a touch of menace, making it memorable among fans of the series. Beyond the Brady Bunch, Hal Smith had a diverse career in entertainment, lending his voice to various animated characters and appearing in numerous television shows and films. However, his personal life was marred by challenges. He faced struggles with alcoholism, which impacted both his career and relationships. Despite these hardships, he managed to maintain a presence in the industry, continuing to work into the 1990s. In his later years, Smith experienced financial difficulties and health issues. He passed away in 2008, leaving behind a legacy that is often overshadowed by his personal battles. Last known information indicates that he is remembered for his contributions to voice acting and his role in shaping characters that resonated with audiences. Susan Olsen portrayed Cindy Brady, the youngest daughter in the iconic 1969 television series The Brady Bunch. Her character was known for her sweet demeanor and iconic pigtails, often delivering lines that showcased her innocence. While the show was a family favorite, Olsen's life after the series took a darker turn. She struggled with the pressures of fame and faced personal challenges, including battles with depression and anxiety. In the 1990s, Olsen found herself embroiled in controversy when she became involved in a scandal related to a series of questionable online posts, which led to a significant backlash. In her personal life, Olsen experienced hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. She also faced financial difficulties, which led her to explore various jobs outside of acting, including work as a graphic artist and a radio host. Despite these challenges, she has remained resilient, often reflecting on her experiences in interviews. As of recent updates, Susan Olsen has continued to engage with fans through social media and has made appearances at conventions, sharing her story and connecting with those who grew up watching the Brady Bunch.
Besides, I think he's real groovy. If those of you who helped in my campaign...
Kimberly Beck played the role of the girl in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch, capturing the hearts of viewers with her charm and youthful spirit. Her character added a layer of innocence to the show, but Beck's life took a darker turn after her early success. Following her time on The Brady Bunch, She struggled to find consistent work in Hollywood, facing the harsh realities of an industry that often forgets its young stars. In the late 1970s, Beck faced personal challenges, including a battle with addiction that led to a turbulent period in her life. She also dealt with the pressures of fame, which took a toll on her mental health. Despite these hardships, she managed to rebuild her career, appearing in various television shows and films, including roles in horror movies that showcased her versatility as an actress. Beck's life was marked by a series of ups and downs, including a notable incident in the 1980s where she was involved in a car accident that left her with lasting injuries. As of the last known information, Beck has largely stepped back from the public eye, focusing on her personal life and staying away from the Hollywood spotlight. Her story serves as a reminder of the fragile nature of fame and the resilience required to navigate its challenges. Vincent Price's role as Professor Hubert Whitehead in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch showcased his unique ability to blend charm with an underlying sense of menace. The character, a quirky and eccentric scientist, brought a touch of mystery to the family-oriented show. Price's performance was marked by his distinctive voice and commanding presence, captivating viewers even in a light-hearted context. This role was a departure from his typical portrayals in horror films, allowing him to explore a more comedic side while still hinting at the darker undertones that defined much of his career. Vincent Price's life was filled with both triumphs and tribulations. His career spanned over 6 decades, where he became a horror icon, starring in classics like House of Wax and The Fly. However, his personal life was not without challenges. Price faced financial difficulties in the 1970s due to poor investments and the decline of his film career. He also dealt with the heartbreak of losing his first wife, Edith, to cancer, which deeply affected him. In his later years, Price became an art collector and wrote several cookbooks, showcasing his love for the culinary arts. He remained active in film and television until his health began to decline. Price passed away in 1993, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and a life that was as rich and complex as the characters he portrayed. His last known information includes his work on the animated series The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which aired shortly before his death.
Hey, this is my final offer, sir. Listen carefully. Hold on a sec.
Mike Lunnland portrayed Bobby Brady in the iconic 1969 television series The Brady Bunch. As the youngest son, Bobby was often seen as the innocent and lovable child, navigating the complexities of a blended family. Lunnland's performance brought charm and relatability to the character, making him a favorite among viewers. However, the end of the series in 1974 marked the beginning of a challenging chapter for Lunnland. After The Brady Bunch, he struggled to find consistent work in Hollywood. He faced personal hardships, including battles with alcohol that led to a difficult period in his life. Lunnland also experienced a tragic event when he lost his mother to cancer, which deeply affected him. In the late 1990s, he turned to a career in the behind-the-scenes work of film production, finding stability as a camera operator. In recent years, Lunnland has occasionally participated in Brady Bunch reunions and retrospectives, reflecting on his past. As of the latest updates, he lives a quieter life away from the spotlight, focusing on his family and personal interests.
This contest at all. Why, it isn't any fun eating ice cream with a spoon.
How are we supposed to?
Alan Melvin portrayed Sam Franklin, the friendly and supportive butcher, in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. His character was a steady presence in the lives of the Brady family, often providing comic relief and wisdom. Melvin's performance was marked by warmth, yet there was an underlying complexity to his role, hinting at the struggles he faced in his own life. After The Brady Bunch, Melvin's career continued with various voice roles in animation and guest appearances on numerous shows. He became known for his work on The Flintstones, and as a regular on the sitcoms The Dick Van Dyke Show and All in the Family. However, his personal life was not without turmoil. Melvin faced several challenges, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He struggled with depression and the pressures of fame, leading to a reclusive phase in his later years. In his final years, Alan Melvin lived a quiet life away from the spotlight. He passed away in 2008, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances that resonated with many. Despite the darkness he faced, Melvin's contributions to television remain cherished.
Annual.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Marcia Wallace played the role of Mistress Robbins in the 1969 series The Brady Bunch, bringing a unique charm and warmth to the character. Her portrayal, though brief, left a lasting impression on viewers, showcasing her ability to embody maternal qualities with a touch of humor. After The Brady Bunch, Wallace's career flourished, especially in voice acting, where she became well known for her role as Edna Krabappel on The Simpsons. However, her life was not without challenges. Wallace faced significant personal hardships, including the tragic death of her husband, which deeply affected her. She also battled cancer, a struggle she kept largely private, only revealing her diagnosis later in life. This period was marked by resilience as she continued to work, even while undergoing treatment. In her later years, Wallace became an advocate for mental health awareness, using her platform to speak out about the importance of seeking help. She passed away in 2013, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and strength. Her contributions to television and her advocacy work are remembered fondly.
Without this, every magician has got to have a magic wand. There you are, kid.
John Howard played a memorable role as a doctor in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. His character brought a sense of authority and care to the show, often embodying the idealized image of a family doctor. Howard's performance was marked by a blend of professionalism and warmth, establishing him as a reliable figure amidst the show's family dynamics. After The Brady Bunch, Howard faced a tumultuous career. He struggled to find roles that matched the popularity of his character. This led to a period of obscurity, compounded by personal hardships. Howard faced financial difficulties, which forced him to take on lesser roles in regional theater and commercials. His life took a darker turn when he became embroiled in a public scandal involving allegations of substance abuse, which tarnished his reputation and limited his opportunities in Hollywood. Despite these challenges, Howard attempted to rebuild his life, focusing on community work and advocacy for mental health awareness. The last known information about him suggests he has since retreated from the public eye, living a quieter life away from the spotlight, reflecting on a career that was both celebrated and marred by personal demons.
Well, I did it to him. I had no idea he was Greg's science project. My colleagues.
Gordon Jump portrayed the character Collins in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch, a role that showcased his ability to blend humor with a touch of sincerity. Collins was a minor yet memorable character, adding depth to the family dynamic with his charm and wit. Jump's performance left a lasting impression, contributing to the show's lighthearted spirit, while hinting at the complexities of adult relationships. After The Brady Bunch, Jump's career included various roles in television and film, but he faced challenges in finding consistent work. He gained notoriety later for his role as the bumbling, but well-meaning Arthur Carlson in WKRP in Cincinnati, which earned him critical acclaim. However, his personal life was not without turmoil. Jump battled depression and faced financial difficulties in the 1980s, which led to a period of instability. He also dealt with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. In his later years, Jump continued to work in television but faced health issues. He passed away in 2003 due to complications from lung disease. His legacy remains in the hearts of fans who remember his contributions to iconic television. Last known information indicates that he is often remembered fondly, with tributes celebrating his unique roles and the joy he brought to audiences.
Yeah.
Ann B. Davis gained fame for her role as Alice Nelson, the beloved housekeeper on the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. Alice was the glue of the Brady family, providing support, humor, and wisdom. Davis's portrayal brought warmth and relatability, making Alice a memorable character in television history. However, the success of the show did not shield Davis from personal challenges. After The Brady Bunch ended, she faced difficulties in finding roles that matched her earlier success. In the late 1970s, she experienced a major life shift when she converted to a strict form of Christianity, which led her to withdraw from Hollywood's glamorous lifestyle. This decision raised eyebrows and distanced her from the entertainment industry. In 1985, she faced a tragic incident when her brother was killed in a car accident, which deeply affected her. In her later years, Davis returned to television with guest roles and participated in Brady Bunch reunions. She lived a quiet life until her passing in 2014, leaving behind a legacy marked by both professional triumphs and personal trials.
1 and 2, great, honey. Now answer to question 3. Ask Marcia, she got the keys.
Uh-oh. Did you leave the fenders on the car, woman driver?
Florence Henderson portrayed Carol Brady in the 1969 series The Brady Bunch, a role that defined her career and became a symbol of the ideal American mother. Her performance was marked by a blend of warmth and strength, making Carol a relatable figure for many viewers. After the show ended, Henderson faced challenges that starkly contrasted with her on-screen persona. She struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations placed on her as a beloved television mother. In her personal life, Henderson experienced significant hardships, including the tumultuous end of her first marriage to Ira Bernstein, which led to a painful divorce. She later married John Kappas, but their relationship was marred by his death in 2002. Throughout her life, she battled with depression and the lingering shadows of her early fame. Despite these struggles, she remained a resilient figure, continuing to work in television and theater. In her later years, Henderson was open about her past, discussing her experiences with vulnerability and strength. She passed away in 2021, leaving behind a legacy intertwined with both joy and sorrow. Her journey reflects the complexities of life beyond the screen, embodying the resilience of a woman who faced both triumphs and trials.
Our idea. We'll make a movie. The Great Stagecoach Robbery.
Who's gonna be the crook?
Robert Reed, known for his role as Mike Brady in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch, portrayed the quintessential father figure with a blend of warmth and authority. His character became a symbol of family values in a changing America. However, Reed's life off-screen was marked by personal struggles and complexities. He faced significant challenges in his career, often feeling typecast and frustrated by the limitations of his role. Despite the show's success, Reed sought more serious acting opportunities, but his efforts were met with mixed results. Reed's personal life was fraught with turmoil. He struggled with his identity as a gay man during a time when it was not openly accepted. His relationships were often complicated, and he faced loneliness, especially after the show ended. In the late 1990s, Reed battled health issues, including a diagnosis of colon cancer, which he fought until his death in 1992. His passing left a lasting impact on fans and colleagues, revealing a man of depth behind the beloved character. The last known information about him highlights a legacy that continues to resonate, marked by both triumph and tragedy.
Pork on mine.
Thank you.
Jackie Kugan portrayed Harry Duggan in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch, a role that showcased his comedic talent as a scheming character who attempted to take advantage of the Brady family. Kugan's performance was memorable, yet it was a stark contrast to the darker chapters of his life. Once a child star in the silent film era, he experienced a tragic downfall when his mother and stepfather squandered his earnings, leading to the landmark Kugan Act, which protects child actors' earnings. After the Brady Bunch, Kugan faced numerous personal hardships. He struggled with financial instability and battled the demons of alcoholism. His marriages were tumultuous. His first wife, actress Betty Grable, left him due to his drinking. Kugan also faced a scandal when he was accused of being involved with underage girls, which tarnished his reputation. In his later years, Kugan found some stability, working in television and film, but he never fully escaped the shadows of his past. He passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy marked by both brilliance and tragedy. The last known information about him highlights a life filled with ups and downs, a testament to the harsh realities faced by many former child stars.
Oh, well, tell her I can't make it. Something much more important came up.
Eve Plumb portrayed Jan Brady, the middle sister in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. Jan's character was marked by insecurities and a constant need for validation, which resonated with many viewers. Plumb brought depth to Jan, portraying her struggles with identity and sibling rivalry. After the Brady Bunch ended, Eve faced challenges in her career. She struggled to break free from the typecasting of Jan Brady, taking on various roles in theater, television, and film, but none achieved the same level of fame. In her personal life, Plumb faced significant hardships. She battled the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with being a child star. In the 1990s, she faced a scandal involving her private life, which drew media attention and affected her public image. Despite these challenges, she found stability in her art, becoming a successful painter and focusing on her passion for visual arts. As of recent reports, Eve Plumb continues to engage with fans and appears at conventions, sharing her experiences and insights from her time in Hollywood. She remains a beloved figure, reflecting on her past while embracing her present.
Grounded, right?
Dad, you said not to use our car for a week, and I haven't used it.
Oh, Greg, come on, that's walking a pretty fine line.
Christopher Knight played Peter Brady in the 1969 television series The Brady Bunch. As the middle child, Peter embodied the struggles of adolescence, often caught between his siblings. Knight's portrayal brought a relatable depth to Peter, showcasing both charm and vulnerability. After the show ended in 1974, Knight faced significant challenges. He struggled with the transition from child star to adult, which led to a period of personal turmoil. Knight battled depression and feelings of isolation, exacerbated by the pressures of fame. In the 1990s, he faced financial difficulties, declaring bankruptcy due to failed business ventures. His life took a darker turn when he became embroiled in a scandal involving a controversial reality show that exposed his personal life. Despite these hardships, Knight found a path to redemption through entrepreneurship, launching a successful business in the home technology sector. As of the latest updates, he remains active in the industry and has made appearances at fan conventions, sharing his experiences.
Yeah. How do you mean?
Oh, well, I mean, like what's your attitude?
Maureen McCormick is best known for her role as Marcia Brady in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. Her character, the quintessential teenage girl, was both beloved and emblematic of the era's family ideals. However, the pressures of fame began to weigh heavily on McCormick. After the show ended in 1974, she faced significant personal challenges. Struggling with depression and an eating disorder, she turned to substance abuse, which led to a tumultuous period in her life. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, McCormick's career faltered. She appeared in various television shows and stage productions but found it difficult to escape the shadow of Marcia Brady. Her personal life was marked by scandals, including a highly publicized battle with addiction. McCormick eventually sought help and began to rebuild her life. In recent years, she has embraced her past, participating in reality TV and writing a memoir. As of now, McCormick continues to engage with fans and reflect on her journey, sharing her story of resilience and recovery.
I won't quit. Attaboy. I've got a better idea. I'll get myself...
Barry Williams is best known for his portrayal of Greg Brady in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. As the eldest Brady child, he embodied the role of the charming and responsible teenager, capturing the hearts of audiences. However, the success of the show brought both fame and challenges. After The Brady Bunch ended, Williams struggled to transition into adult roles. He faced typecasting, which limited his opportunities in Hollywood. His personal life was turbulent. In the 1990s, Williams faced financial difficulties and filed for bankruptcy. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, which led to struggles with relationships and substance abuse. Notably, he had a highly publicized romance with co-star Maureen McCormick, which added to the drama surrounding his life. As of now, Barry Williams continues to make appearances at fan conventions and has shared stories from his past in interviews and autobiographies. He remains a nostalgic figure for many, yet his life reflects the darker side of child stardom.
Watch this one and weep.
As we wrap up our journey through the Brady Bunch, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This beloved series, which first aired in 1969, brought together the lives of the Brady family, showcasing their joys, challenges, and memorable moments. From the iconic theme song to the unforgettable episodes like The Subject Was Noses, where Peter dealt with a tough lesson in self-acceptance, the show left an indelible mark on its viewers. The cast members, like Florence Henderson and Robert Reed, faced their own hurdles, both on and off the screen, yet they created a legacy of laughter and love that resonates to this day. Did you grow up watching The Brady Bunch? What memories do you have connected to this classic show? Perhaps you remember the family's adventures or the lessons learned in each episode. We'd love to hear your stories in the comments. Share your favorite moments and how the Brady Bunch impacted your childhood.
Well, we've got a big family.
We're sending you into bed right after dinner.